have a close friend who's worked in CPS for over 30 years, and she's told me that some of the situations she's seen are the kinds that even experienced officers struggle to process, things that stay with you long after you leave work for the day. One case has followed her for decades because of how early the damage started and how impossible it seemed to undo. It involved a 16-year-old girl who was arrested for helping her father bring younger girls into their home. Not because she was forced in that moment, but because she believed it was necessary. She had grown older than what he preferred, and in order to keep him happy, she began offering babysitting from their house, which allowed him access to new children. And in her mind, this wasn't wrong. It was survival. He had been harming her since she was very young, and was also the father of the baby she was carrying. There were recordings that were shared online, and when everything finally came to light, she was placed into counseling and moved into foster care while her father went to prison. Years later, when she was 19 or 20, she was still writing to him, visiting him, and telling therapists that he was the only person who had ever cared for her. My friend explained that she would likely find an older man who recognized that pattern, move in quickly, and become whatever he wanted, not because she chose to, but because that was how her brain learned to survive. She said maybe 1 in 50 people are able to break free from that kind of conditioning. Most repeated in different forms. Over the years, she's watched children she once helped grow up and end up in similar situations, sometimes even having kids of their own who later needed CPS involvement too. Some damage happens so early in life that it reshapes who a person becomes before they ever get the chance to choose differently. So do you think cycles like this can ever truly be broken?